Today we have the first look at the iPhone 17 Ultra as well as great news on all of its upgrades, so hit subscribe now and we'll get right into it. So first up, we've got great news for all iPhone 17 models, and we previously had news that the Pro models would be upgrading to a new 24-megapixel selfie camera, but according to analyst Jeff Poo, this is actually going to be an upgrade to all 4 models. Now this will of course significantly improve the selfie quality for both photo and video, and it's great to see that it's coming to all 4 iPhones. One of the biggest changes this year is going to be the product lineup and the naming structure, and we'll have the iPhone 17 as normal, but then the iPhone 17 Air is going to replace the Plus model. The iPhone 17 Pro is of course going to be the same, but now the iPhone 17 Pro Max is reportedly going to be referred to as the iPhone 17 Ultra, and this will of course help differentiate between the different models. Now when it comes to the Pro models, of course, we get the new camera design on the back, but we're also getting an upgrade to the telephoto camera, and it's now going to be a 48 megapixel sensor, and this means that we get a triple 48 megapixel camera setup. Now we've also got a report from analyst Jeff Poo, and he states that the Pro models are going to be getting an upgrade to 12GB of RAM, and this is going to deliver great performance for Apple Intelligence features as well as improvements to the multitasking. Next up, we've got news that the iPhone 17 Pro Max is also going to be 5% thicker than the 16, and this is reportedly due to an increase in battery size. And reports are saying as well as a larger battery, they're also going to be switching to silicon carbon batteries, and this means that we should be seeing a decent upgrade in capacity and hopefully some significant upgrades to fast charging as well. Now another upgrade coming is the new vapor chamber system, and this is going to greatly improve the performance of the A19 Pro, which is already set to be an incredible chipset, and adding a vapor chamber is really going to help with the thermals, and it's going to allow the A19 Pro to perform better for longer, which is great news for mobile gamers and productivity users. Now next up, we've got a reveal of all 4 models thanks to many different sources. First up, iDevices has published a video with its 3D printed models showcasing the iPhone 17 Ultra, the iPhone 17 Air and the standard iPhone 17, and it shows you for the first time that each model looks very different from one to the other, and it really helps each one stand out. We've also got a similar thing with images from Majinboo with 3D printed models of all 4 of the iPhones, and then I've also created these renders of the iPhone 17 Ultra as well as these ones in my hand to give you a good look at what it's gonna look like. Now these are just the iPhone 17 Ultra at the moment, but I'll be creating some renders for the standard iPhone 17 as well as the iPhone 17 Air. But for those of you excited for the iPhone 17 lineup though, we're now going to run through the full specs, design and the price for each model in the range to help you guys decide which one is right for you. So hit subscribe now and we'll get right into it. So first up, we've got the standard iPhone 17. With the standard iPhone 17, we get a 6.1-inch Super Retina OLED display, which for the first time ever is going to be a 120Hz LTPO display. It's coming with a resolution of 1179 by 2556 and protected by the next-gen ceramic shield. We also get a peak brightness of around 3000 nits. We get the new and improved Face ID sensor, which may allow Apple to shrink the size of the dynamic island, and then the selfie camera gets an upgrade to a new 24-megapixel selfie camera. And then over on the rear, it's going to be another dual camera setup with a 48-megapixel primary and a 48-megapixel ultra-wide. It's powered by the A19 chipset and comes with 8GB of RAM and up to 1TB of storage, and is powered by a 3600 mAh battery with an upgrade to 45W fast charging, and it's going to come with 5G Advanced, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7 and NFC. It will of course ship with iOS 19 and is expected to launch from around $850 in mid-September 2025. Next up, we have the iPhone 17 Air, and this is going to be replacing the Plus model. With the iPhone 17 Air, we get a 6.6-inch Super Retina LTPO OLED display. It's coming with a resolution of 1290 by 2796 with a peak brightness of 3000 nits and a 120Hz refresh rate, and it's going to be protected by the next-gen ceramic shield. The phone is an impressive 5mm thick, making it Apple's thinnest iPhone yet, and it comes with a 24-megapixel selfie camera on the front inside the dynamic island, and then over on the rear it's just a single 48-megapixel camera. It's powered by the A19 chipset and comes with 8GB of RAM and up to 1TB of storage. It's going to be powered by a 4700 mAh battery with an upgrade to 45W fast charging, and it's again going to come with 5G Advanced, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7 and NFC. Now it will of course ship with iOS 19 and it's expected to launch from around $950 in mid-September. Now next up we've got the iPhone 17 Pro, and this comes with a 6.3-inch 120Hz LTPO OLED display. It's coming with a resolution of 1206 by 2622. It's protected by the next-gen ceramic shield, and it's coming with a peak brightness of around 3000 nits. Despite early rumors of an under-display Face ID sensor and no dynamic island, it seems that this isn't going to be the case and it's going to be the same dynamic island as last year. Now the selfie camera is upgraded to a 24-megapixel selfie camera, then over on the rear we've got a 48-megapixel primary camera, a 48-megapixel ultrawide, a 48-megapixel periscope, and of course a LiDAR scanner. It's powered by the 2nm A19 Pro chipset, and it comes with 12GB of RAM and up to 1TB storage. It's powered by a 3600 mAh battery with an upgraded 50W fast charge, and it also comes with advanced 5G, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7 and NFC. It will of course ship with iOS 19 and is expected to launch from around $1,050, and again is coming in mid-September. Now finally, we saved the best till last, the iPhone 17 Ultra. With the iPhone 17 Ultra, we get a 6.9-inch 120Hz LTPO OLED display. It's got a resolution of 1320 by 2868. It's protected by the next-gen ceramic shield, and it also comes with a peak brightness of around 3000 nits. Despite early rumors of an under-display Face ID sensor and no dynamic island, it seems that this isn't going to be the case and it's going to be the same dynamic island as last year. Now the selfie camera in the punch hole is going to be a 24-megapixel selfie camera, then over on the rear we've got a 48-megapixel primary camera, a 48-megapixel ultrawide camera, a 48-megapixel periscope camera, and the LiDAR scanner. It's powered by the new 2nm A19 Pro chipset, and it comes with 12GB of RAM and up to 1TB of storage. It's going to be powered by a 4700 mAh battery with an upgrade to 50W fast charge, and it also comes with advanced 5G, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7 and NFC. Now of course it's shipping with iOS 19 and is expected to launch from around $1,250 in mid-September. So overall, the iPhone 17 lineup is looking like an exciting release from Apple in terms of the chip improvements and the brand new design for the first time in years. There's no doubt going to be a lot of focus being poured into Apple Intelligence over the next year, with Apple trying to capitalize on the power of their chipsets, and then the upgraded RAM to go with that should offer more versatility. But of course, given its similarities to the predecessor, I don't think anyone with a 16 is going to be rushing for an upgrade, but for anyone with an older iPhone or looking to try out their first iPhone, then it will of course be a great choice. Of course, there's still quite some time to go until the iPhone 17 release next September, but as soon as anything comes in, I'm going to be sharing it straight away, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing in the future.